Hey everybody. So, I guess I just wanted to talk a bit about. I know lately people are talking, thanks to Bell Let's Talk. Um, you know, I did a video a little while ago talking a bit about some of this stuff, but I just I wanted to talk a bit about the awareness of people dealing with anxieties, depression, pressures. Um, it can be really difficult. The simplest of things, really, the simplest of things. Keep in mind when you're asking your friends out to do things, maybe it's just coffee and you feel blown off when they say no or they cancel last minute. Maybe it's not what you think. Um, maybe it's that they actually have anxiety about it. You know, this happens to me even with some of my closest friends. I'll just get anxiety last minute. Um, but when I push myself to do it, even if it's something simple, I realize, these are my friends and they support me and I enjoy myself. But it's getting out of that bubble and out of that barrier that can be difficult, especially if you've had people in your life that you considered friends before that hurt you. You know, um, I'm really lucky. I have a few close friends in my life, and I feel bad because a couple of them rarely see me. I Because honestly, I do. I get in my zone and in my apartment, and I just coop myself up sometimes, and especially in the winter. Um, I looked up, and they say February in Canada is the most difficult month for people. And I guess it's just that bridge between winter and spring. I don't know. Just the winter gets long, but um, I know it's mostly my friends on here, and so I just want you guys to push me to get out and do things. And a few of you are. Um, One of you might be going on a hike with me tomorrow, so bam. Um, but really, it's true. Anxiety, there's no rhyme or reason for it, and can come out of nowhere. It just is there sometimes, all the time. The fight or flight. Sometimes people are just always in that stage, and I'm not anymore. I'm happy. I As of lately, the past year, have really been doing mindfulness and trying to be mindful. And especially so, in terms of my friends, being mindful that they're there for me, that I can count on them to support me, and that when they invite me out to do something, it's in the best of intentions and it's because they're my friend. I don't need to be anxious about it, and I don't need to feel pressure that they'll understand, and they have been understanding that I haven't been able to lately. I was fighting a cold and stuff too, but it's just it's nice to have people in your life that support you, but also will give you a little nudge to get out there and have fun and in a healthy way. And I really appreciate you folks. So I just wanted to make a short stream that, you know, you people know who you are, that I'm talking about. You're in my life and you support me, and I appreciate you. Some of you have been in and out and in communications, but you've always been in my life. And I just really appreciate it. Really appreciate you. And so, anyway, tomorrow, going on a hike, another hike, and I'm really happy. Hopefully, tomorrow. I have my little guy over tomorrow for the day. Um, and So can't get better, right? A day with my little guy and then go on a nice winter hike. And it's supposed to be snowing, so that'll be beautiful. Snowflakes falling, yeah. But I just was sitting here thinking Um, and I wanted to touch on peer pressure for this is for somebody. Um, it's not a kid, so I don't want to because I know that I have to rate these things and put them on for children or not for children. And one of one of one of my friend's teenagers who is adorable and I love her and she's going to see this. I just want to talk about peer pressure a bit um, because it's something that I'm very familiar with growing up, moving around a lot and having to be the new kid and trying to fit in and just learning what people liked just so that I could like it as well. And you kind of lose yourself when you do that. And, just because someone's making something seem so great or what have you, like, look at the pros and cons of the situation, I guess. Um, there's peer pressure for, doing drugs, for doing this, for doing that, but sometimes there's peer pressure just to get out and go skiing. That's totally different. You know, that's fine, but, like, look at what people are asking you to do and what do they get out of it? What do you get out of it? Anything good? Like, are there repercussions or is it, you know, something that, this is going to lead me into something good? This can take me somewhere because you really have to assess, you know, right now in your life, do you have a criminal record? No. So let's stick with that. So anytime you're looking at a situation, and this is for a particular someone, when you're looking at a situation and when your friends are acting a certain way, look at them and really look, do do I, what do I think of them doing this? Like what is my judgment here? Not judgment, but like assessment and do I want to look like that? What do these people look like? Um there's a line, you really once you cross that line you can't go back without a lot of work. And so you have to look at that. Is it worth it? You know, friends are friends to be there for you. They're not there, uh, or they're not there and not there just because you try something or that you don't want to. They will be there for you. And if they're pushing you or, pushing you into a behavior that's not you, don't lose yourself in that. Like, don't. It's not worth it. It's a lot of work to get back. So just Miss H, we'll call you. I'm really proud of you. I've seen you grow up, and I just really want you to know that I'm proud of you. You have a lot of things going on, and um, just stay on track, stay on course, and you're smart. You're a smart little one. So just please look to your peers, but look to your parents too. I know you're older, but look to those around who can give you good feedback and you know, just be honest with yourself when you're asked to do something or to partake in a certain behavior because really at the end of the day, you have to be your own best friend. And at the end of the day, if you've done something and you're unsatisfied with yourself or disappointed in yourself, it only affects you because those other people don't care if you're disappointed in yourself if they've put you in that position. Like people are your friends and put you in that position, they're not friends. Um, I've had a lot of those friends and they really don't care. Um, you don't need to have the limelight. You don't have to, we all stand out in our own ways. We all bring something to the table. We all can give something and we're all deserving. And So just know that if your friends aren't accepting of you not behaving in a certain way or behaving in a certain way, like, as long as you are happy with you and your actions don't have negative repercussions, and just like follow your heart. Like, you are your own entity and you can kick some ass. Anyway, but I know that it's harder and harder these days, having children, having teenagers, and I just want to say to little Miss H out there, behave, and I love you. And I'm just gonna text your mom right now. I'm streaming right now. Um, Sorry. But anyway, back to, yeah, anxieties and so forth. Um, we all we all have anxiety over different things. I find that um, we can't compare ourselves to others, and negatively, positively. It just doesn't do anything for us. Except, I mean, there are certain times. There's certain times you have to compare yourself to yourself in another time. Um, you know, Maybe you're seeing yourself go downhill in comparison to how you were the previous year, or changes that you need to make. And I think that it's really good to be in tune with yourself, and, just I journal. And I see that I've made a lot of progress and headway in the past year. But that can come and go so quickly. So it's really good to keep tabs on yourself and just daily check in. Like, how am I doing? What happened today? Am I feeling good about choices? What choices am I not feeling good about? Things like that. Anyway, this was just a bit of a ramble, and I wanted to reach out to little Miss Sage there, and hopefully she'll stay on the right path, and I know she will. She just needs a little bit of I don't know, motivation. Anyway, I really appreciate you all. Appreciate the people in my life, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And tomorrow I'll have more to say. So, ciao for now. Ciao for now.